Hey guys, it's Britt coming to you live and with Dougie here. And this is a topic, this topic of healing shame and loving yourself. This is a topic that has been coming up a lot for me lately in, Voxer discussions with my clients. Just this concept of feeling like you need to be different in order to be loved, okay? Or maybe feeling like you need to be different in order to be loved by your dream man. So maybe you feel like you're fine to be loved by your friends or your clients or whatever, but when it comes to the men that you want, and say hi to me, you guys, when you pop on, and comment hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. Say hi to me, you guys. So yeah, this concept of needing to be different in order to attract your soulmate man. And, sometimes this can even be happening like on a unconscious level, okay? Like sometimes we might not even be aware that this is why we're not manifesting our dream man or manifesting our dream lives. Like this could be happening on such a deep, layer of unconsciousness that we just don't even realize that it's happening, but it is. Like even when you say stuff like, oh, maybe I'm too old, I have some clients who, have this feeling, or even I have close friends who are older and, they feel like this is limiting because oh, I'm this old and men only want these young chicks or whatever. And here's the thing, you guys, and say hi to me. There's some hearts popping on. Here's the thing. If you desire a soulmate relationship or you desire, anything really, it means that it's meant for you, okay? So your age, which is something that you can't control, or your personality traits, the way that you talk, the things that you are interested in, the way that you look, to a certain extent, the way you look, these are things that you can't change, and these are things that you are going to be loved for by your soulmate person or by your soulmate man, okay? And, quite often when we feel like we have to hide these parts of ourselves from soulmate men, it actually pushes them away, because then we start acting in this weird way where we're not being our real selves. And when you're not being your real self, you actually come off weird. It sends off this weird vibe. And, you're actually way more attractive to your soulmate people and to your soulmate men when you're just unapologetically owning who you are, okay? And, really the most attractive people, they own who they are. They own their weirdness. You own those qualities about yourself that you used to be insecure about. And I'm not saying don't work on yourself. All of life, you're going to be working on yourself. But I'm talking about inherent personality traits. I've had clients say to me that they're worried guys won't like them because they're too spiritual, or they're too smart, or they're too this or too that or whatever. And here's the thing. Your unique personality is what is going to actually make your soulmate people love you, right? Aaron says this kid is gonna be woke as fuck. I know, he already is. He's a Buddha baby. I swear he's a Buddha baby, because I did so much spiritual healing work, and the courses that I taught when I had him in my belly were so next level spiritual that I really feel like it was Dougie's soul guiding me to be this spiritual master. I swear he's an ascended master. He's a Buddha baby. He has lived 1,000 lives before. Right, Dougie? So yeah, anyways, and that's another thing too. So if you desire to have a baby, that means that your soulmate is going to also desire that as well. So the main point that I'm trying to make here, you guys, that I hope you're getting, let me know if you're getting this, is you got to heal that shame around who you are. And it's almost we're brought up in society to shame ourselves for our so-called weirdness, or for the reasons why we're not like others, or why we're not like the rest of society. We're almost taught to shame ourselves for these things, right? And so if you're a person who honors who you are, hi babe, if you're a person who honors who you are and, you know, you express your real qualities, right? You might be afraid that you might not be loved by your soulmate person, or you might be afraid, and this could be happening on a subconscious level too, like you might not even be aware this is happening, but you could be afraid that like you're gonna have to hide those parts of you once you find your soulmate, or you're gonna have to, yeah, like basically be a different person in order to be loved. And you know, the funny thing is a lot of people are actually in relationships where they do have to be a different person in order to be loved, or at least they feel like they do, right? And that's what causes resentment and unhappiness in relationships, is like feeling like you can't be your real self. So like the talks that I have with my clients, and like what I want to tell you guys on here today is like every part of you gets to be loved by your soulmate people, okay? And so heal any shame around those parts of you that you think won't be loved, because quite often too it's just in your head. Oh, I love you, Dana Lee. Quite often it's just in your head too. Like sometimes you think that your soulmates aren't gonna like a certain quality about yourself. Like I've had clients that are like me, right? Like we're super spiritual, we're super like in tune with, you know, these other realms. And maybe our dream men aren't into these same things. Like my man, like he knows nothing about this shit. I mean, he knows more now because of me, but like, and so in the past, I wasn't in this relationship, but in the past, I would have been insecure that like these qualities of me, right, would actually push away the men that I wanted, right? And I've had this talk with clients too, like these spiritual qualities, like the things that you actually are, right? Like sometimes us as women, we're scared to be ourselves. We want to just be, and I used to do this, you guys, and it was really sad. Like we want to just pretend to be this dumbed down version of ourselves where we're just kind of like muted in all aspects, like because we're scared to be too spiritual, we're scared to be too smart, we're scared to be too sexual, or we're scared to be not sexual enough, right? So then we're not honoring like who we really are sexually. That can be a big one too, in order to please our potential soulmates. But here's the thing, we're making all these assumptions in our own head anyways. Like we don't even know when we're doing this, like we don't even know if that's true, because it's all just being made up in our head because of shame. Hi Rose. Hi Andrea. So is that making sense, you guys? Sometimes we are so ashamed of who we actually are because of whatever inner child shit or society shit or whatever. We're so ashamed of who we are that we actually make assumptions that other people, like our potential soulmates, aren't gonna love us because of these qualities when we don't even know. Like we don't even know if that's true or not. And you know, sometimes what you can end up manifesting though is the appearance that is why people don't like you. Like if you are so ashamed of a certain quality of yourself, you can actually manifest it in your reality, like where people don't like you because of that quality. But it's a self-created thing. Okay, like listen to that one more time, like what I just said, if I can repeat it with my baby brain and still know what I just said. Sometimes we are so ashamed of ourselves that we make up stories in our head that people aren't gonna like us because of certain qualities. And then they actually appear to not like us because of those qualities, okay? And we created it, like we manifested that by thinking it in our own head, when really if we would have just loved ourselves and loved those qualities, the other person would have loved them too. Okay? Yeah, so deep, right, Erin? Erin, I just listened to your last podcast with Hadia. That was awesome. I love your podcast so much. I love your work. Every guy, oh my God, there's been guys messaging me lately. Every guy, if you want to manifest your dream woman, and you know, you hear me all the time talking about manifesting your dream man, and you're asking me, do a course for men. I don't do courses for men, but check out Aaron Alexander on here. He's your guy. His work's amazing. He's who you need to hire. Hi, Steven. Yeah, everybody say hi to Dougie. He was being such a little shit before this, and I was gonna go live without him. I thought he had finally fallen asleep. And then he starts waking up again and making noise. And I think he just really wanted to be on the live. So I guess that's what's meant to be. Right, Dougie? So is that making sense, you guys? Is that making sense? Yeah, healing shame is so important. And, you know, there's many processes to heal shame, right? Like you can work with every healer ever. You know, I tried that. I've done lots of healing sessions and hypnosis sessions and whatever, right? But the most powerful thing I think in healing shame is just becoming aware that it's existing, because sometimes it's kind of like buried deep and we don't even realize why we're acting in these stupid ways and thinking in these stupid ways. It's just recognizing that it's there and then choosing to just accept these qualities of yourself, and like recognizing this truth that who you are is perfect for your soulmate people, right? Like I am so glad, you guys, like so glad that I am my real self all the time online, and, you know, as much as I can in real life too, because the relationships that I've manifested because of things that I've posted or things that I've said, right? And, you know, clients I've attracted because of, you know, funny posts that I've put out into the world that, you know, years ago I would have been ashamed to ever even say out loud because of just all this bullshit in my own head, right? Like it's those very posts, like when I've been sharing, you know, real things about myself and like hilarious little thoughts that I have or whatever, it's those things that draw to me my soulmate people, right? And like this goes for clients, this goes for men, this goes for friends. Like it just, when you are being your authentic self and loving your authentic self, you attract your dream life. And like, it's because the universe is love, God is love, right? Your soul is love. And so when you're loving yourself, you're a match to all that is your good, okay? So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say, you guys. I'm gonna post the link after I get off here. I was gonna do it at the start, but I didn't have the hands. I'm gonna post the link to the Dream Man Plan, which is my latest course that is starting in like 2 days, you guys. So holy shit, if you're not in yet, join us. This is a course only for women, so. And it's all about manifesting your dream man in joy. And, you know, this is for you if you want my support in getting out of your own way and getting out of your own bullshit thoughts so that you can manifest the best possible relationship for you right now, or an abundance of men as well, manifesting your dream men if you want more than one. And just healing, yeah, all that's limiting within you, that's, you know, all these little thoughts like maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I need to be more of this, maybe I need to be less of this, like all this bullshit. Like let's come back to soul. There's going to be meditations, there's going to be hypnosis, you're going to have my support every day throughout the course. And yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. So I'm going to post the link there. And then also something that's happening in the next month, you guys, is the Joy of Living Mastermind. So I'm running my first mastermind. I haven't shared any of the details publicly yet, so we're just in pre-sale right now, or like pre-sale. So message me if you want the info on this mastermind, and if you sign up before the end of July, you get a bonus, $1,000 off this investment. So if you're interested in being in a mastermind with me and up-leveling your joy in every aspect of your life, and just, you know, being more connected to your own soul in general to manifest all of your life streams, if you're interested in having support with that, message me about the mastermind. We're going to start mid-July. So that's what's going on, you guys. And yeah, go back and watch this video again and again and again to get this through your head. And just know, like, love yourself, love all of your qualities, okay? And I'm not saying don't improve yourself. Like, this is life. We're always going to be constantly improving ourselves. But love where you are right now. And then you allow your soulmate people to love you as well. Because yeah, we can sometimes, with our shame, create situations where it appears people don't love us. And it's because we thought they wouldn't love us because of our shame. So we actually manifested it. Okay? And that's something I wish everybody in the world would know. So, love you guys. Message me about the Joy of Living Mastermind if you're curious. And also, yeah, the Dream Man Plan is starting super soon, so I'm going to post the link to that there. Join us. I'm going to be opening the Facebook group like in the next day or so. So if you want in, check the link. Love you guys. Remember, you came for the joy of living. Bye.